Here's a video of me tweaking my FliteTest Storch airplane to get it to fly. If you've built this plane or one like it, maybe you'll learn something that will save you some time. On the maiden flight, my family came along and helped capture some video. I tried to get it to take off on wheels, but I think the grass at this park is a bit too long. Actually, I think I had several issues because of this.
So we see that's not going to work.
The plane has very nice.
You know you're supposed to.
A bumblebee.
You know you're supposed to throw it just like any other plane.
The other thing I really should have noticed more quickly is that the rudder link stoppage had slipped and the rudder was not even close to being well trimmed out. Here you can see it pulling to the left each time it powers up.
Quite straight. Here we go, ready?
No surprise that it also does this when I hand launch it. I really launched too close to the edge of the park here, so the plane flies out over the road in a parking lot. Here's an awesome and totally unintentional in-the-moon turn. Take that, Allied forces. Actually, from what I understand, the Storch was mostly a reconnaissance plane and wasn't well armed.
Wow, that looks amazing. Isn't that cool? It's so much cooler than the other plane, hey?
The squirrely flight characteristics come from the plane being too tail-heavy. Somehow, I managed to fly it okay for a couple of minutes, and then I stalled it close to the ground here and crashed it. Here's the next flight out, all painted up. Take off from wheels, tail hangs down, even more tail heavy now thanks to the paint. A quick squirrely flight, a nervous wife, and we kill one prop. I moved my 2200 milliamp 3S battery all the way up to the firewall and tried again. Takes off okay, but then I quickly lose control. Still too tail heavy. Fast forward a couple days, and I try again, this time with 60 grams of galvanized deck nails taped inside the lower cowling where the front of the landing gear comes up. Check the plane out, more issues with slipped control linkages. Next time I won't buy the cheap 50 pack from Amazon. Also, these control horns are a bit too sloppy for foam board planes. They're made for EPP planes, I think. I thought I was upgrading materials since I had used gift card control horns before and I had one pop out of the elevator last time, but overall I'd have to say just making linkages with double Z-bends and gift cards has been more reliable for me, at least with these foam board planes. Up, and nope, that's a broken prop. I was being timid with the throttle, I think. Replace the prop again, hand launch, and yes, finally a good controlled flight. I flew around for a few minutes, but my hat-mounted Mobius with the C2 lens is a little too wide to get any good detail shots. I think the first one I got with the A lens is probably better for a hat cam. I flew around a bit, and then I landed on the wheels. Even though it balances out at 2 inches back from the leading edge, it still felt pretty sensitive on the pitch axis, so I moved the bundle of nails up to the very front, which makes it a little nose heavy. Another good flight. Lots of fun to fly. This is a slow flying plane. So flying in a bit of wind, like I'm doing here, means that the plane is sometimes hanging out motionless. This is probably a better plane to fly on a very calm day. And we'll cap it off with a less than spectacular landing with another busted prop to boot.